There are people all over this country who quietly do extraordinary things. My next guest certainly is one of them. She empowers women who are victims of abuse, trafficking, prostitution, and drugs to rebuild their lives with confidence. That's why she's today's Rad Human. All right, y'all, please welcome the founder of Thistle Farms, Becca Stevens. It's like a game show.
Oh, please.
We play trading seats. Becca, we've seen each other before. We've talked obviously and worked together in Nashville, but there's a reason you're barefoot. Can you explain to everyone why you're barefoot?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna die, so why? I wear shoes.
All right. So just go out barefoot.
Right, it's just quicker.
Yes.
No, I'm barefoot because, you know, I've been doing this work for a long time. I've been an ordained minister for like 28 years, and it's really a tradition to ground yourself. And there's even an old order of nuns called decaust. And the whole idea was when we go barefoot, we're in solidarity with women who are still on the streets.
Wow.
I know. Y'all should all go barefoot with me.
Okay, fine. I don't have to tell me to take off heels. I'm like, fine.
It's all right.
I gotta get them off their boots. Hold on.
It could be.
I'm like, Billy Paul boots.
All right. Wait a minute.
Girl, I'll perform
really.
barefoot. No. Oh, and he's like, I'll do it.
Hey. Where's the mule smell coming from?
Yeah.
I've been on set all day at my set. Now it could be. Whoa.
Wait, but you can use
you can use some
product. This won't help. There's not enough fragrance in the world.
I performed over a decade barefoot. I don't know what it is. I didn't know all of that. Obviously, mine was different, but I love it. It does make you feel grounded, and I just loved feeling the music as well as singing. But anyway, so you're an incredible person and have helped so many people. We got to work a tiny bit in Nashville together. But tell everybody, I already know what Thistle Farms is, but tell everybody that doesn't know what Thistle Farms is, like what you do.
Sure. So Thistle Farms is a global movement for women's freedom. Started 23 years ago with one house in Nashville, Tennessee, and we just said, come live free for 2 years, no authority in the house. Just be the hero that you are, and we'll be great hosts and provide everything. It grew and grew, 50 sister organizations around the country now, 30 global partners.
That's incredible.
I know, and it's my joy.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing, and we don't do it for women, we do it with women. The leadership comes from women who have been in the program.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh my gosh. So where does the money come from, though? Like, this is a huge organization. You just said 30 globally, 50 in the States. Like, that's insane. Where does it all come from?
So a lot of it comes from individual donors and foundations. We don't take any federal or state money, but 70% of all the money that we spend comes from the sale of bath and body care products. So we can translate soap into houses.
It's beautiful, but you're a fan of Thistle Farms, right, Allison?
Yeah, we met at my church. I got to hear the most amazing, inspiring sermon from Becca that was all about getting up to dance, and being afraid to dance, and getting up and really feeling it. And I just so appreciate both women supporting women, but also the holistic approach.
It's incredible. So we have all these products here. We were just talking about them a minute ago. Have you ever, you're in a house of women. Have you seen all these?
I've seen products.
Essential oils.
Yeah, essential oils. I've been around. I have a lot of people in the alternate medicines.
Yeah, but we have it all in our house as well. And explain to everybody, so all the people, all the ladies that are in there, I've been in there while they're making it. They're making candles, they're making the soaps, they're doing all that themselves, right?
Yeah. And so there's about 85 women who are employed at Thistle Farms in Nashville.
Yeah.
But then we have our international partners. So like the geranium oil that we get is all from Rwanda, women who are survivors of that genocide. And they make it's like a bug repellent. It's good for everything.
Yeah.
It's good for your skin. I mean, I really want everybody to start learning how to make their own hand sanitizer with natural healing products, because I think the more healing it is for you and the more healing it is for the earth, the better we all are.
Amen. I agree. a big part of Thistle Farms is that the women pay it forward, right?
Yes, it is. I mean, we have a bunch of principles we try to live by, like laugh at yourself or, you know, follow behind. But it's also reach back to help the next person coming in off the street. So our biggest principle is radical hospitality. The most honored person is the newest person. That means that everybody that's come before is trying to help the next person come in. So the graduates do all the training, graduates do, you know, sponsorships, anything they need to do, and mentoring to help the new women.
And what incredible testimonies they have to tell those women, like, I'm the light at the end of the tunnel. Look, I was here, and I've made it here.
I just had a conversation with somebody last week who was like, she was missing her abuser, her trafficker. If that makes any sense, like she was, and it was a sister that said, he hasn't given you one thought. Oh. You don't need to go there. You don't ever need to think about that again. But she had a right to say that to the next person because she's been there and she understands the psychology of like, why would I miss this? But there's something like you have to get through all these stages.
Wow, and each stage is important.
Yes.
Yes, agreed. Well, Becca has no idea, but right now someone who's about to graduate from Thistle Farms is backstage. Let's bring her out. Please welcome Kristina, y'all. Or y'all can switch if you want. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Like I said, musical chairs. It's trade seats. Yeah, we're coming up with the game.
What? You live in LA?
Yeah, wait.
This is crazy.
That's so fun. You got to come.
Yeah. Oh my God, no! I need my toes done. I'm not taking my shoes off.
I know. I'm hiding with my hose.
Yeah.
But this is the best part. I'm wearing like dancer tights, so you can see like that's the best part. It's awesome. Show that to my mom. She'll be proud. So, what was your life like before Thistle Farms?
It was so chaotic. I ended up getting, introduced to drugs and alcohol when I was like 14 years old, and then I left and went on my own because nobody was watching me. You know what I'm saying? I could do what I wanted. That led me into getting addicted to heroin. I was an IV drug user, and I ended up getting heart surgery because of that. I got an infection in my blood when I was like 25, and I was taken into a rehab, and I had no idea where I was going to go. It was 30 days. A friend of mine told me about Thistle Farms and how it's like a 2-year program. It has structure.
Yeah.
And that's how I got in there. I called every single day, and you're only supposed to call once a week, and I was calling every single day. So
you're like, no, really, I need this.
Yeah, I need this. I need this. And so I got in within 4 months.
We have about 100 women on the waiting list.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's
that
really
must be
hard.
so difficult because you want to help them all.
It's really hard.
All right, so Kristina, what have you learned, like being a part of the program? Like, you mentioned structure. Is that something you have learned? Like,
Oh my God, yeah, because I didn't have it.
which is important.
Yeah, very. And I've learned one thing that I was like kind of made to do is not to be heard, but to listen. Like my opinions never mattered. And something that Thistle Farms like teaches you is your emotions, your feelings, your pain, your sadness, everything matters. You do have a voice. And I don't hate who I was.
Well, who you were got you here, like eventually.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
it's crazy, like I wanted to be dead like 2 years ago, and it's just crazy. Like here I am, like who would have thought,
There you go. Come on. I mean, that is a crazy thought to go from that kind of level of depression and you
Yeah.
feel like you just can't crawl out. And then there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
There's hope.
Yeah.
And that's got to be like so uplifting to be around other women.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like you're just alone or ashamed or whatever, all those feelings people come in with. Is that helpful, just having other women?
yeah, because sometimes they believe in you more than you believe in yourself.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. So what does your life look like today?
Oh my God, look, where am I? It's crazy. It's a blessing. I have my family back in my life, which is huge. That's the only thing I wanted. I just wanted to be around my family because family is so important. And I have them back. I'm a team leader in manufacturing. Like, They want me to lead something? Like, that's insane. I'm graduating this program. It's a 24-month program. I'm 21 months in. Like,
It's amazing.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to graduate. Like, oh my God.
She's just getting started, people. I'm just saying, watch out. She is just getting started. She is brilliant. She is beautiful. She has 1,000,000 pounds of love to give this world in 1,000,000 different ways. I mean, she's manufacturing leader, but we're going to travel around the world together preaching love.
Yes. Amen.
We need it.
Yeah.
We all need it. What do y'all think of this? I know that you'd heard of Thistle Farms, Allison, but had you ever heard of Thistle Farms?
I've been drugs and alcohol free for about 22 years. I've been in a different program a little bit, yeah. But it was somebody of a different sort who reached out to me so many years ago, and even in my position, which was very different. But because I had money and I was a star, people help, they enable you to get by. And I heard what you said. The program I practice, it's all about, as soon as you get it, you got to give it away.
Absolutely.
A kid can't hold on to all these toys. And every time he sees a new toy, he goes, mine. He goes, you got to drop one of those before I can give you another one.
Yeah.
So what important that she said, and it really resonated with me, is that you get it. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a day-to-day thing. You get a reprise every day. But I said, that giving back what somebody gives you. I see this happen right here. This is a miracle, and I see it in my particular program. I see it all the time.
And also what you're saying though is you are amazing, Becca, for providing this opportunity for people, and that person is amazing for shining a light on you, going, hey, there's a problem. But at the same time, you have to be willing to receive it. You have to be willing to engage, and you have to be able to change your life. Somebody can't do that for you. So that's the amazing part as well. And I'm so excited to meet you, and so proud of you graduating soon.
Thank
2
you.
months, that's exciting. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Please don't make me keep going.